I'm going to tell you right now, Republicans will maintain a majority. Lock in the tape.
Both Senate and House.
I mean, Senate, look, I think the Tillis seat could be a bit of a challenge, but North Carolina is trending in the right direction. And if we get the right candidate, I think we'll be fine. On the House, I think you're going to see some redistricting efforts in Texas. So there's going to be some outside effects to try to squeeze 2 or 3 extra seats. They say up to 5. I hope we don't overreach. But I feel like after the big, beautiful bill passes, President Trump's got a lot of political capital and a lot of political resources. They're raising a boatload of money, which is not what a normal second-term president would ever do. So what I would look for, to answer your question, is how can you stem retirements? Because having a Mike Lawler run for reelection, having a young Kim or David Valadao in California run.
You're talking about the purple seats. You're talking about the competitive
right. Yeah,
seats.
If you keep those, because again, you're talking 35, 40 seats that are competitive.
Right. Of the House, of 435, we really focus on 30 to 40 seats.
Right. But so when you have an incumbent, you've got somebody who's got name ID, recognition, a record to run on. They've obviously got a war chest. When you take that person out, you're starting from zero again. They have no name ID. They got to build up. And so the more that you can stem retirements of incumbents in a midterm is really important. So if you're saying what should they look out for, it's retirements. And Speaker Johnson and Richard Hudson, the NRCC chairman, need to kind of give a deadline to these guys and saying, you either, you got to make a decision if you're going by X date, and then we got to get someone in.
And you don't think Democrats can make a case for like there needs to be some check on power in Washington on the president?
Oh, absolutely. That's what they're going to do. And they'll go after it. But look, they have no strategy. Chuck Schumer, I mean, like Hakeem Jeffries is just not the name. I mean, look, again, I'll give you an example. Nancy Pelosi, man, she instilled a sense of fear among her caucus. And she was a shrewd political tactician. She understood where the bodies were buried, how to exact political power. Hakeem Jeffries seems like a very nice man. I've met him a couple of times, but he is not a powerhouse. This is not a guy who is leading his team out of the wilderness. So for all those reasons, I think that the Republicans actually will defy history this time.
And maintain both houses of Congress. You heard it here in July of 2025.
Boom.